You've probably clicked on this video because you're wondering why, what, and where is the Greek gift sacrifice, and why is everyone talking about it? You've come to the right place, and I'm going to explain all of the details. There are quite a few lines, so let's get right into it. There are 5 things to look at in your position to make sure that the Greek gift sacrifice works. Number 1, you need this bishop over here and this knight looking at this square. Very, very important. Then you need to have this light squared bishop looking right at this pawn. We need to get ready to sacrifice, right? Then we need to make sure that there's no horse standing here defending the pawn. We need to make sure that the king is castled, and it's pretty important in most positions to have this pawn right here. Okay, so you looked at your position and you know that everything is good. We have the pawn, we have these 2 pieces, we have the bishop, we have the king castled, there's no knight. Now we can go bishop takes h7. This is the Greek gift sacrifice, right? So if the king doesn't move, we're up a pawn, king's open, and this is going to be really easy to win. But obviously here, 99% of your opponents will just take, okay? Very important here, don't go, queen check and all that stuff. That does not work. Knight check, very important. That's why we have this bishop here, so that the queen cannot just take the horse. After which, if you're under like around 1,000 elo, many players may actually go here, which is actually a horrible move. Why? Because queen check, king is forced to go here, and bang, checkmate. Now, your opponent thinks, well, I'm not stupid, I'm just gonna move here, right? This is still technically wrong, because now we still do the same exact thing. Queen goes to h5. We are threatening checkmate on this move, so if they push the pawn, any pawn, or if they move a piece, bang, instantly checkmate. So they think, oh, but the only way to save the king is to go here, right? Because now if we go here, that's not mate. Yes, there is a forced mate here. We take the pawn first. King moves. Queen check, here, check, here, and mate. Now that might seem like a bit hard combination, but trust me, I learned this when I was like around 1100, so I think I definitely got it. But now technically, there is a way to save mate, and it's to go bishop takes f2. So first of all, nobody's gonna do this. I'm telling you, if you get this in your game, I mean, just get ready for your opponent to resign, or just lose, because, well, number 1, you take, and then the next move that Stockfish recommends is knight to f6. By the way, as you can tell by the eval bar, black is losing, but this is the only way to stop mate. Right here, we just take, so they start playing some random checks. For example, queen f6, right, takes the pawn, after which we go king here, and there's going to be some checks possibly, but here, the way to save mate is to go queen h6. And right here, we can just go queen takes h6, pawn takes h6. This is winning. Why? So right here, notice extremely powerful bishop, extremely powerful knight, or knights actually in this case, and the king is very, very open. Now you may be wondering, yeah, but so is our king. Correct, but at the same time, look at his development, right? Not a single piece is out. Not a single piece is left for some pawns. So right here, there's nothing to attack the king. Whereas this knight's attacking, this bishop's ready to attack, this rook's ready to come in, and all that stuff. So yes, we are winning here. One of the less common moves, and this is a bit of a different position, but pretty much the Greek gift sacrifice is pretty much always the same, right? So if the king goes here, king is out. Now, we are winning, right? Look at the eval bar. We are completely winning. Down a bishop, but winning. Why? Very weird move for some people, but this is actually a very common move at the higher level. h4. Now, this may seem pretty weird, but actually it is not. The idea is just throw a bunch of pieces at the king. Notice, king cannot escape as the knight is there, so basically the idea is to just go for the checkmate. Now, let's say bishop d7 for no reason at all. We keep going. h5 check, okay? King can go to any square here. Let's just say king goes to f5. This is wrong, completely wrong, because bang, checkmate. Let's just say the king is like, okay, I'm gonna be safe. I'm going here. Well, this is why it's winning. Congratulations. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Check, and we attack the queen. King moves, and wham kabam. According to Stockfish, again, nobody's probably gonna play this. You need to sacrifice your knight. Now here, if they do that, do not take the knight. You go check again. Notice, attack the king here, and congratulations, mate. I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. This is my very first long-form video. If you didn't know yet, I post short-form content on YouTube, Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. And I also recently started live streaming, so make sure to catch me on stream. But for now, I'll see y'all later. Bye.